What happens when police are serving a capital murder warrant, and an innocent man simply walks toward the same residence? In this courtroom, the defendant is charged with interference with the duties of a public servant after officers ordered him to stop and step back. But the judge quickly notices something troubling. The defendant wasn't the murder suspect, and the facts in the report don't seem to line up. The judge begins pressing the prosecution with one question after another, and what happens next leads to a surprising decision. Stay with us as the full courtroom story unfolds.
Suspect was. The officer supervisor ordered the defendant to stop and stay right there. The defendant refused and continued to ignore officers while walking towards the residence. The officer supervisor ordered the defendant to step back multiple times and then grabbed the defendant and took him to the ground.
Him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was he the capital murder suspect?
No, Your Honor.
I lived there. Oh, sorry.
I believe that they were in the process of serving a warrant on someone else at the residence, and that's when they came in contact with the defendant. They ordered him to stop. He refused to stop going towards the residence, Your Honor.
Did it serve the warrant? What ended up happening?
Looks like after refusing commands, there was a brief struggle where he was detained.
Was the murder suspect there?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. It does not say. I have no further facts that show if the warrant was service was complete on the warrant or not, Your Honor, or completed at the time. I just believe they were in the process and we need him to be at the residence, and that's what this is.
Read it again, if you don't mind.
Yes, Your Honor. On March 28, 2025, the law enforcement officer and Squad 5 of the Houston Police Department's Gang Division served a capital murder warrant for a suspect observed inside a truck at a nearby residence. While conducting a felony stop, the defendant, who is identified by his Texas ID card, pulled up on the perimeter, got out of the vehicle, walked to the sidewalk, and began walking to the residence where the murder suspect was. The supervisor then ordered the defendant to stop and to stay right there. The defendant refused and continued ignoring officers and walking towards the residence. The supervisor ordered him to step back multiple times, but the defendant once again ignored the officers. The law enforcement officer grabbed the defendant and made him bounce to the ground.
Okay, so now, but when you first started, you said they were going to a capital murder suspect in a car.
Yes, Your Honor. That's what. So I was originally reading the summary, and I'm going straight from the gems now, Your Honor. It looks like the suspect was observed inside a truck at a nearby residence.
So the suspect is not even in the residence. No.
Then they later state that there was a suspect, that the defendant here was walking towards the residence where the murder suspect was. I'm not sure, Your Honor. I'd have to go down.
I find no problem causing your case. Just be careful, man. When you get into a pissing match with,
I understand.
who's gonna win?
They are. I understand.
No.
Yes, sir.
After carefully examining the facts, the judge found no probable cause and refused to move forward with the case. The hearing raised an important question. Was there really enough evidence to charge this man with interference? What do you think? Did the judge make the right decision, or should the case have continued? Share your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real courtroom moments from USA Justice Hub. Thanks for watching.